yeah, I just had to add my 2 cents in there because the Being That Girl video, it's all cute and everything and aesthetically pleasing when you got the time to just leisurely lay around and do your prayers and your affirmations. But this is my life. Welcome to the show. Don't forget your yogurt. Fill up your water bottle. I think y'all are wearing masks still. You got your mask? All right. On the treadmill, my least favorite thing to do unless I'm doing like a running workout class, and I was listening to my devotional. Girl, crying, clapping, carrying on like I wasn't at the gym in front of 9 million people. Girl, that woman's devotional was everything. Like, I was so emotional in there, and I didn't even get to finish it. I was like, I'll finish it on a different day. Yeah, it was surprisingly kind of crowded in there. I assume because there's like, you know, no more mask or whatever mandate. I still wore mine because Delta variant ain't gonna get me. And I wore my set today, but this girl, yeah, I wore my like workout set, and this girl just stopped me and she was like, I love your set. I'm like, thank you.
I'll be on the plane. She said, I thought you would've changed. Thought you would've stayed. Thought you wouldn't come back to me, but now you're right here in my face.
I select mutual funds that have a good track record of winning for more than 5 years. Preferably more than 10 years. I don't look at their 1 year or 3 year track records. 5% of my investment turns for risk. Common sense tells you to discount the 500% upside of the roulette wheel because of risk.
So I'm finally just kind of like dressed for the day, My sister wanted me to give credit where credit is due. So yes, this is her dress. I do shop out of her closet often when I can't find what I'm looking for, like the vibe that I'm going for. That's what the best part about having a sister who works in fashion is, just stealing through her closet. Not borrowing. I meant borrowing. Kelly don't get this glammed for a regular day. This is just for today, just because I just felt like I haven't done my hair in a really long time, and since, you know, getting yourself ready for the day is part of the video, I was like, I'll just do something special for the very first day. But it won't be all the time. You will not see me because this takes too long. This was an hour and a half, maybe like an hour and 15 minutes really, like out of my day to do. That will not let me be great. Like, I keep trying to step backwards, but she's in the way. Why are you here? Why are you here? I literally can't. Yeah, it is noon and Sugargirl has not eaten a thing. I know that they make a smoothie in these videos to just promote like whatever general like gut health and all of those things. I'm not in the mood for a smoothie. I'll eat some yogurt though. And these have been my favorite yogurts so far in a minute. Who recommended these to me? My friend Patrick recommended these to me. The Two Good yogurts. I'm not a Greek yogurt fan, but the vanilla, is that right? Is that right? Blueberry and strawberry leave an aftertaste in my mouth. I'm not here for it, but I'll eat the vanilla. The vanilla is cool. So I will eat some yogurt to stay on like gut health, and it's good probiotics and things like that. And in addition to the yogurt, I think I'm gonna make myself a English muffin. I'm just not one of those girls that's gonna give you the delusion that I don't eat carbs during the day, because I do. But yes, Sugargirl gonna have an English muffin and some yogurt. Be right back. Like I said, to each his own. Like I do what makes me happy in the morning. Drinking detox tea to get kind of the extra sugars and stuff out of my system, it makes me happy, you know what I mean, instead of a green juice. Eating carbs, like, you know, an English muffin or a piece of wheat toast and avocados or whatever on top is like what makes me happy. Going to the gym at 8 a.m. or 10 a.m. instead of like 5:30 in the morning is what makes me happy. I completely understand where they're going in the direction of trying to motivate you so you don't kind of waste your day, and a lot of your day will get done earlier so you kind of have the rest of your day. But if you don't have that kind of schedule, which I really don't during the school year, this will be the first time I'm off work at the start of the school year. It's the reason that I was able to get up at 5 in the morning to go work out. Really is like, it's okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's totally okay. I think that the Being That Girl is just about motivating you to, like, you know, crush goals, make goals. Number one, just making them in general, because maybe you're not making them daily. Everyone thinks about the 5-year plan, thinks about the 10-year plan. Like, being that girl is about making a daily plan. What's the daily plan for your life? What goal are you crushing today? Okay, so now is about the time that I usually like look at what I need to do for the day and make out my to-do list. I am not the one to write stuff out usually unless I've already done it, just because like it happened to happen. So like this is like my grocery list, but I wrote this out last night because I was writing down recipe ideas. This lets me know what I need to get from the grocery. But what I actually do for my grocery list, and I'll show you guys the screenshots of it, I go into my like shopping apps or whatever, and I usually go to Sam's Club because I purchase like my larger items from Sam's Club. So in the larger item scheme of things, I will make out my list. It says create a new list, and I just put like whatever I want. I'm gonna say it's back to school prep. I'm gonna say school / work because I'll be going back to work as well at that point, at some point. And so I'm gonna be buying meals to get myself back on track as well. Okay, so this is the back to school list. We're gonna say add new item. And I usually look at my grocery list that I've written out, and whatever items on here that we normally purchase in bulk, if they're on this list, I will add or search for them. So like bacon is one of the things that we're using in at least 2 of these recipes. So we normally eat a lot of bacon in this house. Well, I don't normally eat, the kids normally eat a lot of bacon in this house. So I would type in bacon. I'd go through, find the one we normally get. We get the thick cut one. I would add that to my list and then hit done. And now it's added to the list. And I go through and do that for everything, so that way I know exactly what I'm getting for Sam's Club. Okay. Then for smaller items, I hit Kroger's app, and I'll do the pickup, and I always just pick what store location. Like right now it's on a certain store location that's near my house, so I just left it there. But yeah, so then I go through and I type in items that I get, specialty items that I get that we never like purchase in bulk. Like we don't need that much of it. Do you know what I'm saying? So like I'll say, what do we get from there? Not bagels, but milk. We don't purchase a lot of milk. So, you know, we usually get like the little small one or whatever. So I'll say we get the ½ gallon, and I'll say add to cart. And that is how I do my grocery list, and it keeps me aware of everything, and I never forget anything that way. Because if I go into the store to purchase things, 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna forget something. Do you know what I mean? But with me being able to do it like that, where I have it on my list in Sam's Club and I purchase things, the Sam's Club apps also has a scan and go option. So if you're the type who's like, you don't want to stay in line and like wait to scan all of your items through, you can scan with the app on your phone while you're in the store for all of the items on your list and purchase online. Like just save your card to the app. That is so convenient. I'm gonna go through and answer a few YouTube comments if I have any. I don't usually have any. I don't know why I don't hear from you guys enough. But I want to. I don't normally write out a to-do list of things I have to do. I usually make a bunch of alarms, if that makes sense. I create alarms to remind me of things. So like my Being That Girl alarm that woke me up at 5:30 this morning. 8 a.m. is usually the time that I work out, but I ended up working out earlier because I'm filming this video for the next couple of days. I don't think it's wrong to get up at 8 a.m. to work out. You don't necessarily have to go to the gym at 5 in the morning to be that girl. Like I said, like do what you know you can on your time that like promotes, you know, self-love and and motivation and things like that. Like, not everybody is the same, so definitely do it in your own time. Oh, I went for the doctor. It says pap smear on there. If you're not a girl, I don't care. So I ended up writing myself, and I made an alarm clock reminder of that. Crew life is usually when I'm going to work. I need to go to mom's house to drop laundry. Oops. And that's how I've done my to-do list. Like, I've never just like written out a list of like things, if that makes sense. But that's my version of the to-do list or whatever. As far as prayer and gratitude is concerned, I pray in the car. I know that sounds weird, but I talk to God in the car. It's just my version of like therapy session or whatever. And I do my manifestations like out loud, like at night in my bed. So I'm not gonna fake it for the camera by doing that, because that's not how I do it. I've always just, if I'm driving in the car alone, said my prayers and talked to, you know what I mean, my higher being. And then at nighttime, right before bed, me doing my out loud manifestations and stuff, you know what I mean? In the future, and let me guys know if you want to see it, the wall on this side of my room is totally blank for a reason. I planned on doing a vision board. I just really haven't done one, like not a real one, in a really long time. Sorry if you hear that noise in the background. It's actually my air purifier. Look how messy my dresser is. I need to clean it. I'm just gonna lay here and watch a little bit of YouTube, because that has actually been a part of my daily routine lately. And then when my nephew gets home from school, we're gonna run over to my mom's house and drop off some laundry, and then I'm gonna stop by the grocery store to get a few things. You guys care about a grocery store haul? Let me know in the comments down below, or if I should even be filming me grocery shopping. I don't know if you care about what we buy, but if you do, let me know. I have a few things that I'm doing differently this time around just because it helps me out.
I'll be on the way. I'll be home late. Don't wait up. I'll be on the plane. She said I thought you would've